Okay, so today Thinkorswim has finally updated their on-demand, so I can actually replay the trade I made on Wednesday, which was my NLST trade. If you saw the other video, I kind of explained how that went down, so I'm just going to replay this trade and kind of give you my mindset as I was watching this trade live. So I'm going to go to July 7th at 3. I'll start it off at about 3 o'clock. July 7th. So this is what I was seeing just before I made my trade. The stock started to dip right here, and it held that dip. This told me that the stock probably was not going to dump like a pump and dump. And it has held the gains. I was gunning for an afternoon short squeeze. It's right around 3 o'clock. Usually when a stock can hold like this, it can close strong. And that's what I was aiming for. So I'm going to... Okay, so we see some orders. Looks like they're placed at the bid. You see some support right here at the bid. There's some buyers present. Not much going on. Not many sellers at 281. So the sellers aren't leaning on the bids. And the bids is showing some strength. I wasn't convinced yet, though, so I didn't buy just yet. Let's see exactly when I got in. So I bought NLST. Does it tell me? Okay, you should see a 100, 100, 100, and a 200 order. That's me when I get in at 281. Okay, so this is why I waited. Now it's dropping again. Is it going to retrace all the way back down to 275 and test it and possibly break it? I don't know. I wasn't ready to buy it yet. Because this is sort of like a resistance level. It held it. It couldn't breach it earlier in the day, and this could be a double top. It's hard to tell what's going on right here, but the bids do look strong, and that's what I've been seeing most of the time I've been watching this stock. The bids are strong, and the asks don't look that strong. You see, now it's starting to come up again, so I'm starting to get more interested. But I'm not convinced yet. Let me zoom in a little bit. So I want it to break through here. This is what I'm anticipating. If it breaks through here, you can see over here there's some more trouble here, but I'm expecting the volume to start to increase as the shorts realize this is not going to close low on the day. It's going to close up. So the shorts will give up, at least short-term shorts. Okay, I think I might have just bought in. Let me take a look. Is that my order right here? 305. So right now it's 302. No, I didn't buy in yet. I still wasn't convinced. The volume is kind of low. You see, there's not a lot of activity on the time in sales. So what time do I get in? I get in at 3:05:39. So in 2 minutes, I will have placed my order. This is what I like to see. you see the bids got refreshed, more guys showed up. There's only one guy. Okay, there was only one guy, now there's more. And now 280. You really can't make any conclusion off of this. You can't say that 280 is going to drop because it really is, it's hard to tell right now. So you just got to wait. But I like to see weakness and then followed by strength, because that shows that the stock might have some latent strength. You can't see it, but you can kind of tell that something is there. And you could buy in anticipation when that potential strength actually uh, manifests itself, and then you should see a big move. Because I find that it's best for me to get in before that stock starts moving, because there are just so many fake outs that if you wait for the move to show itself, the strength to show itself, you risk getting a very bad execution and starting the trade off negative. Okay, so this is, now you see the bid. This big bidder just showed up right here. That's significant because it shows that the stock is, if at minimum, it shows that the stock is probably not going to roll over. It's not going to just collapse. And I'm looking at this candle right here. You see it opened up higher, and right now it looks like it might close higher. Okay, so I just bought. That should have been me. Let's see. My 100. Let's expand this guy out. Can I do it? There we go. So I bought my shares at 39. At 39 you can see a 100, a 100, and a 100, 100, 100, and a 200 at the 41. So that's me right here. 100, 200, 300, 500. So these guys were me. Okay, so I just bought in. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm feeling pretty good about this because I think that I think there's some strength here. You really can't tell it's on a level 2 alone, but judging by the way the stock is acting, I believe that it had the potential to move up. So this is what it's like when you're in a position, kind of just waiting for that next tick to tell you what might happen, give you a clue. It looks pretty good. I see a strong bid, and only one guy at 281. Looks like a big order at 281. 1,000 shares should be able to make him disappear, and sure enough, he disappeared. So it's looking pretty good. Where's this high that we're trying to break? 283. We're on course to break through. This is a little negative right here. That the bid was not aggressive. It didn't move up. It's still staying at 280. That's a slight negative. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. You just kind of just got to wait it out. What I do know is that this is a low-risk trade. If something does go wrong, I know that I'm probably going to have some reaction time at 275 to decide if I want to keep it. It's not just going to fall right through it. It's probably going to test it a little bit, and then I can make a decision whether I want to stay in the trade or not. And getting in at 281 means that would only be about a 6-cent loss. That's pretty low risk. I might let it run maybe to 270, probably not much lower than that, because at that point that would be a failure, especially at this time of the day. So it might drop 5 to 10 cents